Hey time, my fuzzy guys. Welcome back to Animal Crossing. Currently it's 3:50 p.m. on the 25th, but because I was going to around 6 a.m. in the morning, as it says here, I was gonna play Animal Crossing, and I had done laundry, and my one and only hat was in there, so I couldn't really play without my hat. And so I'm like, oh well, I guess I'll just time travel backwards today. And so we are. It's me, Fuzzy. So it's gonna be a very simple day today. I think all I'm going to be doing is digging up any gyroids in this place. Any gyroids in this place. Forget I'll release the mosquito. What's the worst that can happen? Gyroids in this place. Go digging or planting trees, and we'll see what else we get up to. Throw it all away. We had gotten that one. Hello again, G-Bot. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, one other thing I need to keep an eye out for is the giant beetle, the bane of my existence at this point, which apparently is very easy to catch, and I have yet to catch one. It's frustrating. I think it's the last insect I need for August. It only appears early morning or late. What is it? Late at night to early morning, when of course I can't really be there for that. Yeah, 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. A fantastic time. We got a G-Road. Oh, I think we have the Stromoid already. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Oh, not that. Animal Crossing. Oh, Gracie. Gracie's supposed to be in town today. Okay. I'll have to look for her. No. We got this Stromoid. We need the Mega Stromoid, apparently. I don't think that's it. But better safe than sorry. Yeah. I think the giant beetle is black, so it should look for that. Cause yeah, the sad thing is, anytime in the past I might have been able to get the giant beetle, I've run into it and scared it off. So it could be the giant beetle or the other beetle that looks similar, which is fun. But we'll be able to get a lot of something ran. Lot of Saw stag beetle. A lot of trees planted today, so that's good. And I think for now I'm gonna not worry about the turnips, because in the future it's gonna take a long time to get enough turnips anyways, so I might as well wait for a day when I can really go to town and get a lot of turnips going. Hey, bot. You always get the buttons backwards and swing at them too soon than you want. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. The amount of times I'm running and go, wait, I shouldn't be and then immediately run into an insect I need or possibly need. That happens to me. That's my horribleness. No, we need the Mega Ovoid. So now I gotta keep reminding myself not to run. Because like every other insect has been pretty easy, just come on in a certain time and get them. I don't know why the giant beetle is so tough. But yeah, that too, and with the flowers. Oh, don't even get me started on the flowers. Even when I know, oh yeah, this area I literally have flowers out of the way to not run into them. And my horribleness is like, oh yeah, I'm running. Oh, it might be over. Oh, nope, there's flowers. They're gone now. Like, yeah, I think this place was full of flowers before. It's not anymore. Though luckily I have way more than needed because originally when it was, I can't remember, the fountain would say like, oh yeah, there's darkness in this area. We need to have more green here. For some reason, I thought like, oh yeah, green, that means flowers. Because obviously green means color. Which with a game like this, it could very well mean color. But yeah, I think I'm pretty good on everything. The only thing that I need to do is I need to replant flowers, which I have like the 4 towns in total. Yeah, it's not you. Definitely not you for the mega or giant. So all we have to do is plant the trees, and then I should be able to get the... Please be it. No, see, there's the stag beetle, and then there's the giant stag beetle. And apparently they look very similar, which is not good for me. But yeah, so once I get the trees done, which is the worst part of this game right now, well, it's rough because the trees don't always just grow. Sometimes like, no, I don't feel like it. And so you have to plant multiple trees in the same area to hope that one of them takes. Yeah. Hi, Joanne. Just out of curiosity, how are your turnips? $117, yeah, no. And I'm not going to leave town. I think this is going to be a really hunt down the last of the bugs and insects that I can at this time. Bugs, or I should say insects and fish. Because I believe I just need the giant beetle for insects right now until next month. And there's plenty of fish I need. Oh yeah, Copper's not here to tell me where the things are. Oh, hello there, Show me your card. 11 today. Okay, so it's the 25th now. There's 31 days. 6 days left, so I can miss 2 more days. And that is it. Which the only reason I'd miss one is because of rain. Because they don't do the acrobatics in the rain, and that can be, not very good. Now we talk to Gracie, because I still need some outfits from her. Here we go. Gotta go fast, because even a little bit of weight makes her say, nah, have a random other shirt that you'll get anyways. And then I have to wait for her to return, which is really fun for this game, for the random mechanics. Spotless, good. Ugh, gotta love the random mechanics of her, Wendell, and Sahara just randomly showing up and giving stuff. But at least I've been... Gracie's top. Ooh, I think that's new. Yep. Actually, one I needed again. Thank you, Gracie. Now I just need to find out what the other one she has. Worst Fasten challenge ever. Yeah. Yeah. Won't deny that. I'm all for... I guess it's fine for it to have a different challenge to do in the game. But you have to mash it so much. And one problem I find with the game that I bring up a lot is, like, it's fine for that. But you gotta think, this game was marketed to younger kids. And so, you know, everyone's different. And, like, even some adults can't mash as fast as you need to get the thing. Which is not good. I think it should have been just a... there's a certain amount of times you have to do it. But it doesn't matter if you go fast or slow. Just, you know, clean the car. You don't have to worry about speed. Sput? No. We need the Mini and Mega Sputnik. Yeah. But there's a lot about like that with this game, oddly enough. Because it feels like it was... At times, it feels like it's made for, like, teenagers or adults, for what they have you do. And even how mean the villagers can be. And then other times, it's like, oh no, it's a nice, relaxed game where you just go around, so kids will love it. But then you have stuff like that challenge of mashing the button. And, oh, what was the other one I hate? The fishing, which can be instantaneous. Like, again, not a lot of people can do that. Over time, I'm pretty sure it changed to get a little better. Because the New Horizons, when I played that, I know there wasn't a lot where I'm like, oh, this is horrible. Mini G, nope. And we can also get rid of Gracie there. And I'm running Mega Dinkoid. No. I need the Mega Dingloid. But Dinkoid we need mini and tall. Which is a lot of that in this game as well. That I also don't like. Where there's a lot of stuff that you have to hope you come across. Which, between you and me, not always fun. To hope that I can actually do something. Like I said, there's Sahara, who only comes every once in a while, and she gives you a shirt. Or not a shirt, but she gives you carpet. And at least you get to talk to her, and she'll be like, oh yeah, the carpet I'm selling here today is this, and you can get out and get back into it to get a different type of... Dang it! Every time I'm distracted. But yeah. So at least with her, and also you can keep going. It just costs more and more if you choose to get more whatever. More carpets, but at least you have the option of that. Yeah, Alright, you guys can just go. So there's quite a lot of stuff like that. That's very RNG dependent. And when you're in the game not caring about what's going on, and just like, oh, I'm going to enjoy my time in the town and just keep playing over and over again, slowly getting more and more better stuff, and whatnot, that's fine. But on the other hand, it's like, for me, I want to try and complete everything in the game. You know. And some things I'm like, oh yeah, 100% I'm going to be able to do it before the end. Collecting all the stuff for the museum, I'm most likely going to be able to do. The insects and fish. Oh yeah, that includes the insects, fish, and fossils, which I've already done. I'm going to be able to do those eventually. But then you get stuff like Wendell, who comes in once in a while, and he'll give you a random... No, not you. And he'll give you a random thing. Wait, do we have 6? No, we're missing a gyroid. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, now on to the real fun. Not with this paper. Not with that one, so it has to be here. Here it is. As we go into my favorite thing ever, planting. Which again has an RG effect that could just not actually plant. Which I should have looked this up before going into the game, and I will for the next Animal Crossing in 2006, or 2026, not 2006, that's already passed. I ain't no time traveler yet. Alright. Keep an eye out for the bug as we go through. Alright, so... Oh, no, wait. B1 is done. So we're done that. We're done B1, B2. C2 is done. D4. We're on to, that's right, we're on to D4 now for planting trees. Which if I had looked it up, I'd see, oh, you need to have trees in the end, and I would have not cut down all the trees I'd cut down. But, you know, you live and learn and do what you can. It also just sucks that with trees, you can only get a certain amount from Tom Nook's shop every day. And especially corresponding that to, oh yeah, not every tree I plant is actually going to sprout. Really makes for a tough challenge. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 12. Where can I plant you? I guess I'll go up there and try and plant. Hey, but is it better or worse that way? The model tickets are shoot. I always miss one. Gongo, didn't I already have this one today? Yeah, we just need the major component. Worse than Nook Mile. It's better than worse than Nook Mile tickets. And consistently traveling for those is tedious. Yeah. It's been a while since I played New Horizon. But like besides Red, I don't remember much. Like, where am I going? A lot of RNG and what you need to do to discover stuff. Besides, like I said, Red and his wares. It could take a long while till he reappeared on the island. So unfortunately, I don't really know if it's better or worse. But it's... They also have long challenges and whatnot. So, I don't know. It'll be a while till I get back there and can have a real look at it. Again. But, like, they just made a lot of things easier. Because here, you only have 99,999 bells you can have on hand. Everything else has to go into, like... What is it? 3,000... bundles? 3,000 bell bundle things? And, you know, that's not really possible to have a lot, so doing the turnip stuff in this game is just awful. Completely awful, because it takes so long. I hate it. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hopefully that sticks. Yeah. With this game, there's between the RNG, some things like the amount of bells you get, and just your pockets in general, it is a slog to get a lot of stuff done. And like in this one, I need to max out the bells to like 999,999,999 bells in my bank in order to get one item that you need to get. A decorative item. And, you know, that's a lot to do. And considering if I get turnips every week, I can make about 1 million to 2 in just one thing full, and that's it. Just fill up this 15 square thing with 100 turnips at a fine price. I can get around 1 million, maybe around or over 2 million every time. And mind you, when you sell, this fills up with coin, so I can't even sell a whole, like, 15 thing at once. I have to do, like, 5, 6, 7 at a time in order to not overfill this, so I can't fill it up with money. Then I have to go to my bank, to the post office, to put money away into the deposit box every time to sell turnips, and I need that much money. And turnips are the best way to make the most amount of money accurately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and it's F, so I need 10. So, like I was saying, there's just small things like that that make me really not want to go through and continue. Like, oh, makes me want to go like, no, I'm done. I really don't want to continue on with this. Oh, what was I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah. So, like, that's the big thing. That's the one thing I look at and makes me weep. If I cared enough, I would weep. But, so it's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, that's the biggest slog in here, is making that money, which my plan is to have this town later on, when I'm doing more time travel-y stuff. I'm going to have this town kind of go ahead. I'm going to check the turnip prices. And then when I find this town selling it for over 1,000, I'm going to go to another town to buy bells, come back here, sell the bells, and keep going like, no, buy the bells here for a good, no. I don't know. Let's buy here for a good price and see how those are. I don't know. One or the other, I'm going to do it. But that way I can continuously buy and sell bells until I make that money. And I don't want to have to do it that way, but if I want to have, unless I do it like 1 million to 2 million every week, that's the way it has to be done, and I don't like it at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I remember in, when I did play New Horizon years and years ago, it is fairly easy to make a couple million bells and whatnot. I remember the first time I really got into the turnip prices, I had some friends, I talked to them, they said, hey, just so you know, over here the turnip prices are selling really well. And then I bought my own turnips, and then I got the turnip calculator, which this game has it too, but you have to go to some guy's Discord and whatnot. And if I really need to, I will, but I don't think I'll really need to. But, like, in that game, I got over 1 million fairly easily. Like, I was rich and didn't even consider doing any more. But it's a lot easier in that game to make your money than it is in this game. Because, like I said, you fill up... Because if you have no money at all, selling for 1,000, each one is going to be around 100,000 or whatnot, maybe more depending if there's more to it. But like this gets filled up, and then each one of these areas can only be filled up by 30 bells. So you run out of space like that. And that for me is the biggest harm this game is doing to me right now. A3 is where I am. So I need to plant at least 10 trees. Yeah, it's a lot. And it's, like I've said, it's stuff like that that makes me want to reconsider doing what I'm doing and trying to go for completion. But at the same time, I'm like, but if I go for completion and I actually do it, it's going to be amazing. Like, woo. But between that, there's the RNG and whatnot of actually getting one character that you need in town to buy something off of. 2, they actually have to have it. So it makes for a very fun mix of, oh yeah, not only do you have to get the character here, not only does the character have to be here, but the character also has to have what I need, otherwise it's just a waste. And considering this is the 237th day, I think I mentioned that at the beginning, I can't remember. And I'm where I am right now. Not a horrible place, but, you know, still need a heck of a lot more. It's all fun. We have a lot of fun here. It'll be worth it. Yeah, I'll be one of the only people to have beaten Animal Crossing 100%. And I don't blame anyone else from saying hell no to that. Because, yeah. The other shame about the game is there's things that maybe if you have there's other things in the game that you just don't know about unless you look them up / have a strategy guide. Which my thing is, if you shouldn't have to look up anything in a game to learn a mechanic that is fundamental to 100% in the game. Because there's the one thing you need, which is the golden axe. Every item has a gold variant. And 2 of those items, if you're just going willy-nilly, you'll get randomly and be like, oh, okay, I got this. I wasn't going for it, but I got it. Being the fishing rod and net, which is just gotten from you getting all the insects and fish, and then talking to a random villager and they'll give it to you. But the golden shovel I had to get, which, believe you me, I have the golden shovel. You have to dig up money from the ground, as you normally do. People are going to do that. It's a good way to get income, especially early game. You have to dig it up, but then you have to, with your one shovel, you have to bury another shovel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, for anyone to be like, ah, yes. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For anyone on their own to think, you know what I should do? I should take a shovel and bury it. I think that would be good to do. 8, 9, 10. And again, going to the trees, like, I planted 10 trees here. There were no trees. I need 10 in this area. I planted 10. I guarantee you not even 5 of them are going to be growing tomorrow. And that is the hell of this place. Like, I think, talked to Origami Owl, and she said, like, yeah, no, you don't have to worry about that, really. Not here, not in this line. As it will. Wait, 1, 2. 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's gonna be close. I'm gonna have to cut down a tree here. I didn't even consider going across the river. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. So yeah. Well, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be worth it. Like I said, just the other thing, the golden axe, is you need to make the town look perfect. They don't tell you, hey, just so you know, if you want the town to look perfect, you need to do X, Y, and Z to make it really sparkle. Maybe a villager, and I've talked to the villagers a bunch of times, a lot of them just say, they rarely say anything needed for like, oh yeah, I heard it somewhere that if you plant like 13 to 15 trees in every area, 10 in some other areas, you'll get a perfect rating, and I hear the wishing fountain will give you something good. None of them say that. And it's so tough. 2, 3, 4, 5. When there's stuff like that, where it's like, okay, how many trees do I have to plant? You're not going to tell me. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, game. Now I have to go online and figure it out. Which at least, thank goodness, there are stuff online that's like, yeah, if you want to get this thing, here's the way to do it. But it's still a waiting game, really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we got 10 here. 10 to 11 here. Because the other thing with it is you can only have a certain amount in a limit before it's too many trees. Most areas are 13 to 15. If you have 13 to 15 trees in an area, it's perfect. If you have 16 or not, or 12, it's not. There are also other areas, though, like the shoreline, the very top of the map, in certain areas that have buildings that only need 10 to 12. Again, if you're outside that range, it's not perfect. The problem is that you also have things like this, where it's like, okay, are you considered on this area or that area? Because also, if I go over here, you look like you're more over here. But here it looks like you are on my land, or you're here. So I just have to hope and pray, and anything else, that it's right. So that's done. Because, like, I consider this on both. It's, yeah. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. But again, if this is a game you just want to go into every once in a while, you're not worried like I am, and it's like, oh yeah, I can spend a couple years in the game doing whatever and whatnot, I'm fine with that, then this is a fine game. I think other games do the Animal Crossing thing better, but this is a pretty darn good game to play if you know, don't have the New Horizon and whatnot. It just doesn't make it easy for you. Which is why it's going to be interesting to see the next game on that's for Wii. I think it's City Folk? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's City Folk. Because then there's Wild City or Wildlands or whatever for 3D or for DS. Can't remember the name. But yeah. It's going to be interesting to see at least. You've considered trying to experience them backwards? I think I have them all at least. Yeah. That's a fine way to go through it too. To go from newest to oldest. I think that's what you mean. And yeah. Totally valid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're done. E. Oh yeah, E1's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope that wasn't one that I needed. Yay. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. 13. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, to me it's interesting going from backwards to forwards, or the newest one to the old one, the oldest to the newest, just so you can see all the changes they made in updates, or lack of updates there is. But all is valid. Again, this is just a game that, when I'm done it, I cannot recommend anyone who is not going in with, like, a list of, okay, here's what I need to 100% the game. Some friends to also go through it on their own files in order to help you out. Because it is a lot to go from one town to another. Like, it usually takes me around an hour to do so when I play. Because every area takes at least 10 to 20 minutes and whatnot to go through. But we do what we gotta do, because that's what must happen. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Like I've said many times before, while I'm doing it with very little time travel, like now it's just to get things I'd otherwise miss, because, you know, as I've said before, I work nights, so I'm more of a wake up later and then do stuff. So a lot of the morning stuff I can't do. That's the only time travel I'll allow, just because I am not hurting my own body to wake up at a time that I need to do stuff in the game when I can just like switch the clock around. That's one thing I will not do. Yeah, we'll have another go around trying to find... find the giant beetle. And there's also fish I need to get, but I ain't gonna... Maybe next weekend I'll have a fishing day. I'll see which ones I absolutely need to get, and then I'll have a few days of just really trying to get those. Yeah. The other thing, like, for this game, I can easily make more than one town. As it just, for every memory card you have a new town right there. So it's very easy to get more towns and whatnot. There's the thumbnail. But for other I know for Wii, with the network being down, and I don't think there was local play, you know, I might not be able to do everything in that game, which will suck. Wild World. I think the DS one was called Wild World. Why must you mock me? You okay?
I did a thing, and I regret it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have to repair my home now.
Yeah, she's, Origami's playing Once Human. And apparently doing horrible things. But, yeah, you just found a legit copy of Wild World the other day. Very exciting. Yeah. I think I have one on the Wii U. So I'm good with that game. I can play that game at least. I need to mod my 3DS so I can play other 3DS games. But that'll be a different thing in the future. I know I have, I believe, Wild World and maybe City Folk as well on my Wii U. So at least I'm covered there. I've seen Wild World. I think there's a one of the stores, retro stores, not far from me, has it. So if I really want it, depending on price, I might also get that just to have a physical copy. Because I'm pretty sure for the Wii U version, they took out some requirements that you needed co-op for. So, because I think the Wii U was going down and whatnot, so they just took them out. Or they just changed it entirely to begin with. Or it never had co-op things to begin with. So it might be a little easier on that one. But who knows? Literally could be still hell. Yeah, it's good to have legit copies. I think the only true copies of... What do I have for that? I have of course, the first one, Animal Crossing. New Leaf, I have. So, Animal Crossing, I have New Leaf. I believe I have City Folk and Wild World on Wii U. Amiibo Party, or Amiibo Festival, sorry. It's a festival, not a party. Don't get those mixed up. Amiibo Festival, which I'll have to play at some time and cry over. That won't be for a while, though. That won't be for a long while, though. And then New Horizons. But, yeah. All good besides all that. And yeah, I'll have to see for the Wii version, I'll have to see for City Folk. Because if there's things that I just can't do, then I just can't do it. Here, I can do everything. It's just going to be a slog, so whether or not I actually want to or not, we'll see on December 31st. New Year's and whatnot. Yeah, you just need to find a GameCube and you think you'll be mostly good. Until they release more, you suppose. Yeah. A lot of good... Well, I don't know. Retro game stores, I'm sure you know if you're on the hunt. You already know they're a good place to start. Always something good there, at least. But yeah. And then yeah, hopefully they'll probably make a new one. I can't see them stopping the series. New Horizons sold way over expectation, I believe, because of the certain event. That there's no way they're like, yeah, this game did really good. We're gonna stop everything and just support this one game for free from now on. Which I've heard, I haven't looked much into it. I think I heard rumors of a new Animal Crossing come out. Unless it was another game and I'm getting them mixed up. Which can also be the case. But yeah, so we'll just have to see. Hopefully the new one will be more open world. I would love an more open world Animal Crossing where you had the chance to leave your village or town or whatever in order to like explore the world. And then either have it where you could select other places to go and you'd be taken there and whatnot. Take you there. I think that'd be fun. An open world Animal Crossing where just a bunch of towns are together. Would be very neat. Might they ever remake these games for updated graphics or nah? I don't see them doing that. To me, Animal Crossing isn't like something akin to a lot of other games, because it's a large game and a life sim, but on top of that, they are continuing to make other games in the series that are bigger and better. Would they ever remake something like Animal Crossing? I don't think so. It's so nuanced in how it goes and whatnot and just the feel of the world, this world, the people you talk to and whatnot. There is so much outdated and non like player friendly stuff in this game that I couldn't see them remaking it. It's not something like Mario where there's like a big overarching story. So for every once in a while for them to like, hey, let's take, like they did before, hey, let's take Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and Galaxy, put them in a bundle and re-release them for Switch so people can play them again. With this, if it was up to me, I would not play this. I would play New Horizons. Just because there's more to do, it's more streamlined. This game just has a lot of not very good quirks and whatnot. And it's also a very big game to remake. Because unlike Mario, where everything's like, okay, here's how we go, everything is set in stone, you know, every level is how it's going to be. For here, there's the people interactions, there's the special holiday events, the town changes looks depending on things. I wouldn't say they would never remake a game like this just for like, hey, we're gonna do a 50th anniversary for Animal Crossing. Let's remake the first one and re-release that one out into the world. Could they for a special event? Maybe. Would they? I think it's just too much effort, and the other games surpass it in so many ways of like gameplay and whatnot that, and it's just so much work to remake this game. It also doesn't look that bad either. Like, it's not like other games that need remakes where it's just like blocky and horrible looking and I can't tell what I'm looking at. Everything here is very well defined. I can see my character clearly. It's not as pretty as the new graphics, but it's good enough to get you through if you went back to it like I am. So yeah, I think 99% chance they would not remake it, but for maybe a special event, maybe. I think just every game following takes everything this game does and does it better. So, again, unless there was a very special event for Animal Crossing, probably not going to get a remake, just a new game. Ah, dang it. And we go through all this trouble and still no giant beetle. I'm going to look that up again. I really hope it's not one of those things where I read about it and I confuse it being in this month for another month. Actually, yeah, I can look that up right now, actually. Yes, July to August, between 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. on trees, any weather. That just makes it not good. And it's rarer too. So, all that combined make for a terrible, terrible day. You're not gonna be it, are you? No. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I still have over 100 days left. What is it? 365 days in a year. It's like around 130 days left to get everything I want done before I can cheat slash just spend time traveling without a care. That's it. So we'll see how much I get done, and that's the fun of it. How much can I get done in a year? And depending on how things go, I don't know. But we're gonna find out together. Alright, I think that's about all I want to do today. And marks the end of morning acrobatics. Now your day is off to a healthy start. Oh, you know what I can do though? I can talk to should be able to talk to Copper now. Oh, here's a song we don't usually hear. About any new person coming to town. Good morning to you. Up and out early this morning, citizen. But after chat, how may I assist you? Any goings-ons? Never mind, yeah. I forgot Gracie's still here, so he's just gonna tell me about Gracie being here. Anyways, I think that's about it. A lot of tree planting. And we'll see how many of the trees actually survive to tomorrow. So, either way. Yeah. This game's good, it just has its problems. I don't think playing it 100% completionist is a wise thing I should have done. But, we'll see. I can always backtrack, but it would be good to be able to get it done. I don't know. We'll see when the year is up how far I've gotten and how much farther I need to go. But until then, thank you, my buddies, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this major tree planting epidemic. Sooner or later, sometime, maybe tomorrow, I'll just play at night. Because when does this thing come up? After 11 p.m. So maybe I'll just do a long thing after 12 tomorrow, and I'll just play until I find that beetle, and that's all I'll do. But thank you, my brothers, for watching, and I'll see you next anytime. Take care.